Alrighty, knuckleheads, Grumpy Grandpa back here in the Freedom Room. Got the red, white, and blue going on. Want to talk to you today about pathological liars. There's a lot of them out there, and hopefully at a young age, you start getting taught about pathological liars. Because pathological liars, they think they're good too, and they get good. They get good. They think they get away with lying one time. They're like, "Ooh, I got away with that," and then they'll be like, they'll go. And then the problem with pathological liars is sooner or later, it catches up to them. You're going to get busted. Somebody's going to call you out. So, tell you what, try to be honest whenever you're doing business with people. Don't lie. Don't get in that rut. Try to do the godly way and just tell people the truth and don't try to dupe them. But let's get back to the pathological liar people. Like I said, there's a lot of them out there. Hopefully, you knuckleheads will learn with a small amount of money. Let's say somebody wants to buy a car speaker or something like that. They like this. Ooh, hey, I want that car speaker, and I'll get you the money next week. And you give them the speaker, and then a week goes by. They're like, yeah, yeah. And then next thing you know, you don't even see that guy anymore or something. He's gone. He's got your speaker. You didn't get your $20, and you're out. You're out $20. But it's better to learn young that you can get duped. People will promise you stuff, and they'll take full advantage of you. If you are gullible, they'll eat you alive. Now, you can trust family and everything. You can trust some friends, but once it gets out of the friend realm, or good friends or family, even good friends will dupe you sometimes, but don't, trade things hand to hand. Here's the speaker, I'll take the $20. If they're like, oh man, don't you think I'm good for it or something? I'll be good for it. Just let me have the speaker now. No, I say, no, I'll be good to give you the speaker in a week whenever you have the money. Then we'll exchange it. And so learn young to not get duped. And you shouldn't always, you would think it would be good if you could go around trusting people and be that nice guy. Now, that's charity. Sometimes if you want to give somebody something and they say, well, I'll get you your money back, and you know good and well you're not getting your money back, that's charity. That's okay too. If you know you're going to get duped and you know you're getting suckered, but it just feels like the right thing to do, that's okay too. That's good of you. But if you're not expecting it back, that's another thing. But let's get back to the pathological liars. They get really good. And there's a lot of politicians out there. That's why I'm in the Freedom Room here. I want to bring it back to what's going on this year. There's a lot of politicians out there that pathologically lie like there's no tomorrow. Whatever they need to say to get in office. Like the other night on the debate, Kamala Harris, she's talking about like, oh, we're not going to ban fracking. We go back a month earlier, 2 months earlier, or maybe I forget how many months ago, but she's running for president. Person asked her the same question. She said she would ban it day one, get rid of fracking, and talk about repealing the Trump taxes. Well, if you repeal the Trump taxes, that's going to start taxing people higher that make less than $400,000. You can't do it. You can't repeal the Trump tax reform without doing everybody even under $400,000. It's like, oh, that's kind of sneaky. They also say, oh, we're just going to ban assault weapons, right? That's it, just assault weapons. Well, what defines assault weapon? Is it just because it looks like an assault weapon? No, they're semi-automatic weapons. If you go to it, there's shotguns, pistols, deer rifles. Most guns nowadays are semi-automatic weapons. Like every pistol known to mankind today is a semi-automatic weapon. So you gotta put up your spidey senses and say, Are you really just gonna ban assault weapons? You're not being too clear on that, you know. It just because it looks like an assault weapon. And the assault weapon, to be honest with you, it's no different than a deer rifle. Heck, half of them don't even have the punch that a deer rifle has, a smaller caliber. And the deer rifle will mess you up. And then how about I like whenever a bind says, just get a shotgun, you know, for protection. Dude, I like that idea. Shotguns are really good. They'll mess you up in close combat, or if somebody breaks into your house. I think I would go for my shotgun first to protect myself, because you hit somebody with a shotgun, it's going to mess them up. But back on the subject, yeah, just try to teach yourself to, and if you're a young parent and you got young kids, don't be afraid to let them, just like the other video I said about safety. Don't be afraid to let your kids get out there and get duped. Because if they get duped at a young age, like I say, they're losing $20. Now, whenever they get older, and they might lose $4,000 or $5,000 on a used car or something like that, people like, yeah, I'll be good for it. Give them the car in advance, and they wreck it or go off, and then you never see them again. So, yeah, just gotta get smart out there, knuckleheads. You gotta keep an eye out for everything and take everything with a grain of salt, and then do your own research. Like we say on Two Old People on a Couch, do your own research. Go back, see what their track record is on what they're saying if they're politicians. We're losing our freedom, people, because people are dumb and they're not doing their research. And we keep on electing people that are promising free college, free healthcare, free everything. It ain't free. Somebody's paying for it. And they're just wanting your control. They want a free vote is what they want. They want to tell you, ooh, we'll pay off your school loans. Well, that sounds good, man. Let's vote for them people. I won't have to pay my loan. Well, yeah, well, you don't have to pay a loan. You lost your freedom. And now you don't have a job because all the jobs went overseas because they taxed the crap out of the rich people and they all jetted. So you got duped. If it sounds too good to be true, it's too good to be true. Man, I'd be like, I wish somebody said, Mark, you don't have to do nothing for the rest of your life. We'll just pay for you. Well, I know that's not going to happen. It's not the way it works. So I ain't falling for it. So I realize you have to work. You have to do something in order to get paid. That's the way it works, people. And somebody's getting duped. If I'm not working, somebody's getting duped. And sooner or later, and just like other countries, you're going to lose your freedom because you got duped, and you're going to lose everything. For getting that free stuff, you're going to lose everything. You're going to lose your freedom. You're going to be sitting back going, oh, you know, my parents had so much fun growing up. They didn't have to wear masks. They got to go on spring break. They got to do all this cool stuff. Why? Well, why don't I get to do all that fun stuff? I mean, we're all told to stay at home, can't go on spring break and have fun. Well, why are we losing all that stuff that my parents got to do? You're losing it in the name of safety, and you're getting duped. You're being lied to by these pathological liars. They're telling it's for your safety, and you're getting duped, and you're losing everything because they just done took your freedom for the sake of safety, or telling you, oh, this is really bad, people. It's a bad flu, so you got to stay locked in. You got to wear that mask and everything like that. Again, pathological liars. I mean, I'm glad that Trump's at least trying to get out there and say, look, don't be afraid of this. Get out. You know, this won't be the last. He said it too, just like I've always said. This won't be the last flu to come around. So every flu come around, you're going to go into lockdown, lose your freedoms over? I don't think so. Well, I've been rambling a lot. Knuckleheads, I just want you to be smart out there. Get educated. Not so much at school education, but educated and street smarts. A lot of kids don't have the street smarts out there, and they get rooked by these pathological liars. Get out there, learn, interact with people, build up a concept of what you can trust out of people and what you can't. I'm telling you, once it gets out of the realm of friends and family, you better have the money in hand before you go making a deal. That's all I'm saying about that. Well, hang in there, knuckleheads. Let's keep America free. Let's not get duped. Try to hone in. Try to learn to spot a pathological liar a mile away. And once they're busted once, my Lord, people, keep on looking. God bless y'all. Have a good day. And keep your eye on the ground. I'm rambling like crazy now. So, talk to you later.